In the movie, you have these four women that are basically cleaning ladies, right? Working minimum wage, trying to survive. Jada Pickett's character is trying to send her brother to college, does some things to send her to college that she didn't necessarily want to do, weren't quote unquote technically illegal, but kind of illegal. This is before the bank robbery, but it was really all just to help her brother out. And once these women are faced with insurmountable odds, they turn to crime as a last ditch effort to try and better themselves. Now, here's where I come with the connection to Trump. You have a lot of people in these, not solely in these flyover states, everywhere. You have a lot of people, and let's be honest, a lot of white people that are not living well, right? Like the idea that I'm on the show and I only talk about black plight. I do that because I'm black. I don't know what it's like to be white and go through it. But to say that white people don't go through it, to say that there aren't white people suffering in poverty, or say that white people aren't suffering from healthcare issues, to say that white people aren't suffering from, famine, starving, it would be disingenuous. This is absolutely the case. The reason why these things are is because of the established foundations of America really favor those with money, right? And if you don't have money, you don't come from money, it ain't real easy to make money. Not real easy to get, like, to make it to get to those, to pass through those social economic categories, to keep progressing up. It is a very, very taunting, challenging task, because what America is really good at is in debt. So most people are in debt trying to climb their way out of, and it's really, really difficult. So some of these people that are following Trump are falling for the con because they're desperate. They don't see a way out of their situation. When they look at this person as the savior, i.e., like these three women in the movie that are bank robbing, they go against their principles. They're Christians, but they vote for a person who is clearly not a Christian man. They vote against freedoms, right? Because it's freedoms that they don't really care about, but the freedoms that they want. Those are the freedoms that are important to them. They can't see the bigger picture because they're focused on themselves, and we're all kind of focused on ourselves. So I get that. I understand that. So in a sense of desperation, people will turn to the things that they probably should not be turning to. Sometimes it's former President Trump. Sometimes it's bank robbery. And so as I'm watching this movie, I see these parallels and these themes from something 1996 that I'm going to say most Black Americans have kind of always kind of faced. But to say that it's only Black Americans would be just an absolute disservice to not only immigrants that come to this country, to not only white people, to not only Asian people, to Jewish people, to gay people, to anybody in the LGBTQ plus community. Anybody in these marginalized groups, and poor white people could be considered a marginalized group, because if you poor in this country, ain't no real way to dig yourself out. Not really. You have to be exceptional. If a person is exceptional, they can climb out of that, but you need help to be able to climb out of that. So I just found it really, really interesting. I recommend going and watching this movie. It is a Black movie because it's a major Black cast, but also the dude from Scrubs, what's his name? His real name is John C. McGinley. He's a detective in this movie. So if you like Scrubs, he's not really funny, but he's serious. It's good. He did a good job acting in this movie. I highly, highly recommend everybody going out there, getting the movie. If you just if you got an Amazon Fire Stick, just yell into it. It's somewhere. I think I saw it on Amazon Prime this weekend for free. I think that's where I saw it. I'm not sure because I have all these different things, but I highly recommend it. It's great acting. You will laugh, you will cry, you will feel. And if you think about it in a larger context of the themes that they're expressing here, it's an action movie, bang, bang, shoot 'em up, crime drama, all that stuff. But if you look at the themes that they're talking about, the things that they're talking about in 1996 are just as important and just as relevant as they are in 2024. If you like that clip, go ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to catch up on all of our latest content. Don't forget to hit the notification button when you do subscribe so you can get updated every time we release content. We release content every day, whether it's an actual show or clips from the shows. So go ahead and subscribe, like, comment. Also, don't forget our Patreon page where you can find our Talking Straight-ish and After Hours Uncensored episodes. That's patreon.com/unsolicited perspectives. But once again, thank you again for listening to Unsolicited Perspectives. I'm your host, Bruce Anthony, and I'm going to catch you next time. I'll holla.